Hi, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibbitz. It's Mary, and I'm here with today's edition of Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup, Love During Lockup, Word on the Street. So let's hop right in. So, Chelsea's ex that she talked about, that she said was abusive, the guy that she said that had domestic violence charges, served time, came out of jail, cut off his GPS monitor, broke into a theft club for money for drugs, and eventually overdosed and died. This was the next that she talked about on a recent episode. His name is Rocky. His sister Stephanie has been very vocal on social media. She's been very vocal on TikTok. She's left lots of comments on videos that I've made about Chelsea. I've made 2 word on the streets about Chelsea and her poor decision making and poor parenting skills. If you haven't checked them out, check out Chelsea Word on the Street. What the hell is wrong with you? Part 1 and part 2. But so Stephanie uploaded this video yesterday with these text messages between what seems like Rocky and I assume her. And basically, she says, Chelsea, do you think this is over with? So Rocky writes, because I have a heart and I believe in chances, but eventually I'm getting tired of the same runaround with her. When me and her got together in 2016, I had no warrants, no court dates, no probation. Since 3 years, I've been in jail because of her 17 times, 5 different cases, and probation, let alone 4 domestic charges because of her lies. Shaking my damn head, I can't do this anymore. And the person he's speaking to, which I assume is Stephanie, his sister, says, I know. Then he says, I'll always love her. There's a special place in my heart for her, but it's toxic. I can't keep up with it. It's killing me literally. And the person replies, I know you do. I'm glad you told on Elsie. So we can watch now. And Rocky replies, You're welcome. And I was going to say something sooner, but I needed more solid proof and evidence of it before I mentioned it as I did recently. And the person replies, She admitted it, and that's what hurt. I wanted it to be not true. Then Rocky replies, Nothing but a two-faced hypocritical liar and a cheater, shaking my damn head. But yet I was always her scapegoat and made to be look like the bad guy, when in all reality, it's her that is the bad one. And the person replies, Yeah, everyone seems to do better once away from her. Rocky replies, I've noticed. I keep going back to her because I have a heart and I believe in chances. But eventually I'm getting tired of the same runaround with her. This is not the first set of messages that Stephanie has published. She published other messages between her and Chelsea after Rocky passed away of the overdose. I have been reaching out to Stephanie. I hope to be able to sit down and have a chat with her soon. And let's see how the story develops. So moving on to other messages in the Love During Lockup universe. Boston. She has some messages for Ty. She's talking a lot of crap on the gram. So first of all, she wishes Ty would leave her alone because she has like 19 inmates. She wants everyone to know that she's a cool person. She's engaged to Hottie. Hottie is her man, and she's making fun of Ty's teeth. You know something? I appreciate somebody who takes their bag and goes and fixes their teeth with it. You know, Ty knew that she needed something fixed, and she went and took the money that she made for her from her first season. She took that Matt Sharp money and invested it on herself. Good for you, Ty. Good for you. So then yesterday, Boston posted this to her story on the gram. First of all, I think she needs the Grammarly editor before she posts anything to the gram, because I don't know if she's talking about a lien on her property or if someone's lying to her. So she may want to download the Grammarly editor or get a proofreader before she posts anything, because I'm a little confused. At least Melissa's admitting that there's a bunch of red flags, and she, could have a good sense of humor about herself. She posts this to her story on the gram. She could admit, I like someone that has a good sense of humor. This, on the other hand, this flex by Mark is creepy. I would not brag that people are reminded of a serial killer when they look at me. I would not flex on that. That would not be a flex for me. It is for Mark, and that's creepy. Drop me a comment and let me know what you think. Let me know if you think this flex by Mark is creepy. And if you guys are a fan of Mike and Justine, share this shit. If you fuck with Michael and Justine, share his new song. I didn't even listen to it, so I guess I don't I guess I don't fuck with him. Now, it wouldn't be an edition of Word on the Street without Mandy and Maurice, but this is a public service announcement. All seriousness, guys. This is a public service announcement for the citizens of Los Angeles and surrounding counties of about 1,000-mile radius. Maurice and Mandy are back on the road. So apparently, they are back on the road. I don't know if it's a rental. I don't know if some bootleg car place approved them for some backroom loan. I have no fucking clue, guys. But they were approved for a car. And apparently they broke into someone's house and took some pictures of a house that Mandy swears that she's moving into. Check this out. Okay, so this is the house that they broke into or attended an open house. And Mandy took pictures and swears that they're moving into this house and she's cooking Thanksgiving dinner. Okay, so that's their house. And this is the car that they're driving around in. Whether it's a rental or they got a backroom loan from some pawn shop dealer, I don't know, whatever the case may be, but Maurice and Mandy are back on the road. Okay? If they move into this house, they're squatting. That's all I have to say. Because there has to be something wrong in this universe if Mandy and Maurice are going to live in this house. And I live in a 2-bedroom railroad apartment in New York City that I am currently sharing with my mother-in-law, my son, and my husband. There is literally one person per room in this apartment at this point. Okay. So there is something seriously wrong in this universe if Mandy and Maurice are moving into this house. So this is their car. This is Maurice behind the wheel of the car. And I'm going to share a video of them driving their first day behind the wheel of their new car, whether it be a rental or a car that they got with a backroom loan. So please hold. So I'm going to mute the first part of this because there's no need for like this loud hip hop music. But I'm going to unmute the second part so you could hear Maurice. But keep an eye out for Miss Mandy's daughter in the back seat. When you see him, you see me, period. Right, Mandy? So now look at Maurice driving, doing usual safety stuff behind the wheel, looking at a cell phone, texting, scrolling, being safe behind the wheel as always, Maurice. So now here we go. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me unmute this. Now they stopped the car. Okay. But listen to Maurice.
Hi, babe. We in our new car.
Yeah, we in that thing.
2022.
Yeah, hey, what's up? Counting us out? Thought we was gonna be down and out forever.
Never.
Nigga, we bounced back. Believe that, nigga. The bounce back team.
The best, the cleanest car y'all ever gonna see.
Wow. They're the bounce back team, all right. They're the bounce back team. Well, all I have to say is for the citizens of LA and the surrounding counties is please be careful. Mandy and Maurice are back on the road. And it wouldn't be word on the street without Shane and Lacey. And Shane is moving with a purpose. He has his trial date December 4th for the violation of the protection order. So he has his mind on the prize. And Lacey, you know, I don't know what this means. It takes grace to remain kind in cruel situations. Yeah. Shane is showing all the grace in the world, Lacey. He really is. So maybe you should take your own advice, girlfriend. And it wouldn't be word on the street nowadays without Heather. So Heather's back in Chicago. She's pregnant with her twins. And you know, she's saying it's you know been a horrifying 3 years for her. I get it, Heather. You've been through a lot of shit in the past 3 years, and I really hope for your sake and for your baby's sake that you get your shit together. But you know, is she saying that she hopes she gets released from this oppressive state? I'm not quite sure what oppressive state she's referring to, but I hope, Heather, you get your shit together. And for your children and for the children that you're carrying, that you know you become that you will be the best mother you can be. And that is my hope and holiday wish for you, Heather. Now, Sarah. She recently did an Instagram live to fill in her fans of what's going on in her life. To make a long story short, Destiny's not bothering them anymore. Ever since that phone call when Sarah told her to fuck off, Destiny has fucked off. Her and Sean are doing great. The baby is big. Her daughter loves being a big sister. There's a bunch of great things going on in Sarah's life. She has a subscription service on Instagram. A lot of the Life After Lockup cast members from last season are doing the subscription service on Instagram thing. If you guys are a fan of any particular Life After Lockup cast member, like Sarah or Brittany or Lindsay or even Mindy, they all have like the subscription service where they do exclusive content, exclusive video, exclusive pictures. Go check it out. Like you can see, Indy does it for $2.99 a month. Brittany does it for $2.99 a month. Lindsay and Sarah are doing it for $4.99 a month. I know that Lindsay and Sarah are going to do exclusive lives for their members. You can ask questions, you know, and get them answered and all that stuff. So if you're a fan of one of the Life After Lockup cast members, from last season, go check out their Instagram page and see if they have a subscription. And speaking of Indy, so she did this cute little video of herself in front of her Christmas tree. And unfortunately, she has to deal with the haters. You know, she is a beautiful girl. Why do people have to criticize her teeth? So I'm moving on because I always have to throw in kids because we all know Mary loves adorable babies and children. Lacey and Antoine, their adorable baby Antoinette, is stretching for the world. Stretch, baby, stretch. And we have Brittany and her adorable children. And you know something? This caption gave me the feels. Looking forward to the day that she can have all 5 of her children together. And that just gave me the feels. So I just wanted to close out this edition of Word on the Street just with another public service announcement, another reminder. Unless you could legally be married to 2 women in the state of California, Mandy, you are not legally married to Maurice. He is not divorced from Jessica. As you can see, there is Jessica's and Maurice's wedding certificate up here on the left of my screen. It is before your wedding license to Maurice on the right of my screen. Have you heard of the term bigamy? Thank you very much, guys. Please subscribe if you don't already. Please hit the like button. And if you could do me one big favor, please share this video with a friend. It would make me so, so happy. Thank you so much, guys. See you next time. Bye.